My name is Rachel Gray. I'm the Executive Director of the Stop Community Food Centre. We're a not-for-profit organization working in Toronto, and we believe in the power of food. The mission of the Stop Community Food Centre is to increase access to healthy food, to build community, to do so with dignity, and to challenge inequality in our community. We are, in fact, one of the oldest food banks in the country. The Stop was founded officially in 1983 as Stop 103, and our work has evolved since then to include a robust drop-in program. We offer breakfasts and lunches 4 days a week. We have community gardens that operate in a greenhouse and in community gardens across the West End, where we grow thousands of pounds of food.
Most food banks feel limited in terms of what they can give to people, and it often ends up being pretty unhealthy food. Here at the Stop, we really prioritize giving people healthy food, allowing people to choose what they want to have, and supplying that in a dignified manner. So we're not just providing canned food, we also have eggs, we have milk, we have lots of fresh vegetables, and people can pick and choose what they want based on their own needs.
The Stop has two locations. At 1884 Davenport Road, we have our emergency food programs and community kitchen programs, and that's largely the bulk of our work. Our Christie location is where we have the Green Barn, and that's our urban agriculture hub. We have a 3,000-foot greenhouse.
In the greenhouse, we're growing a wide variety of food. A portion goes to the volunteers who actually work here. They can take some things home with them. The rest of the harvest goes to the Stop's meal programs at the drop-in at 1884 Davenport and also at the community kitchen.
All of the food that we grow at the Stop is organic. It's not certified organic, but all of the food is organic. We aren't able to serve 100% organic food in our meals, but it is largely locally grown and locally sourced. Oftentimes when people are hungry, they'll resist coming to a food bank because of the stigma that's associated with food banks. Dignity is very key to our work, so when you come to the food bank, you're welcomed. If you live in our catchment, you're entitled to a food hamper a month. And more than anything else, they can come to the Stop and be part of the community and make use of the emergency food that's available to them.
The Global Roots Garden was started about 5 years ago, and it's a gardening program for newcomer seniors and youth.
We have people from all over the world involved in our programs here, like Global Roots is a prime example. And they bring seeds that have been in their families for generations upon generations.
We've got a Chinese garden, Tibetan garden, Filipino, Polish, Latin American garden. Yeah, the gardens, they grow whatever it is that they want to grow. Some things are food crops from home. So the seniors are sharing knowledge with the youth are helping the seniors out with the work. Everyone's gardening together and we're also cooking together.
We work with over 300 people every year who are volunteers in our programs. That enables us to serve thousands of people. I think we work with something in the neighborhood of 10 or 12,000 households that we serve through food hampers in our food bank.
I volunteer once a week, and I've been doing this for more than 5 years. The reason I volunteer my time is that I love what they do, I believe in what they do. I know of no other organization that has such a broad-based approach to food security and providing decent, nutritious meal to the people in need. Besides, it's also fun to work with our chefs, Monica and Scott, who churns out week after week delicious meals. One of the perks of being a volunteer here is that I get to taste the delicious food at the end of the day.
We work at the Green Barn to really bring local food and urban agriculture to as many people as we can. So included as well in that is the YIMBY program, which is the Yes in Our Backyard program.
The YIMBY program's been around for about 5 years, and on any given year there's about 30 to 50 yards affiliated with it. And it's a backyard sharing program where people who have underused backyard space are able to share it with people who don't have access to yards and maybe are on wait lists for community gardens and waiting to get access to land. We connect them with each other, and people have the choice of either sharing the work and sharing the food, but it's usually a bit of a partnership between the two people.
I think the cherry tomatoes are ready. Yeah, there's a bunch.
Well, the homeowners love it because they're often either seniors who can't keep up with their garden work anymore, and the gardeners obviously love it because the wait lists on community gardens are far too long, and a lot of people in this area live in apartments, and it's a really, really great way to get access to space to grow food.
I think it's a fabulous program. It gets neighbors together. Hannah has been a huge help to me in the garden, actually, because she's young and fit and she literally digs right in. She's great with a shovel, and she's not afraid to get her hands dirty at all. She's helped me with digging, weeding. When I'm taking a vacation, I'll water her plants and vice versa. And over and above that, we've become friends. Here's a good one.
The YIMBY program has been great. I wouldn't have had the opportunity to have access to a garden or a backyard at all. I live in an apartment and I love being outside, and I just found out through a neighbor, actually. She was the one on the list, and she swapped and gave me her spot, and I've had access to this beautiful garden.
Along with the initial garden match, we also provide people with all the means to grow their own food, access to a tool share and a workshop series, and we also do garden visits throughout the season to help support gardeners.
I'll hold on to this side here and you can pull. Yeah.
It's going.
The STOP's mission, I think it's a marvelous thing. You get an amazing education in urban agriculture. It really helps people a lot in terms of self-reliance, and that's very important. We're socially programmed to rely upon our consumer culture, and the STOP helps you to break away from that.
Who wants to do some seed saving? Investing in urban agriculture is about investing in community self-sufficiency, so not only relying on charity and government support, but also looking to the community for our solutions to food security.
We talk about the food system because it's really important to us. We believe that food is a basic human right. And at the heart of all of this is acknowledging that there are somewhere in the neighborhood of 4 million Canadians who don't have access to healthy food on a regular basis, who can't feed themselves or their children. And that's not something that can go on. That's something that needs to be addressed through community food centers.